Hi everyone, Coach Austin, also known as Sensei Charles here. We had a fantastic tryout slash practice slash information session today. Everyone in the room was excited. We had a great practice, and I just want to thank everyone for letting their students come out. I'm making this video for the parents just to give you guys an update of what's going on because there's a lot of miscommunication that's going on. So the first thing is we are a separate team than the high school team, but we do practice in the same area as them. Our program feeds into the high school team. We will not be going to high school meets. We will be going to middle school meets. But if they feel like they're comfortable, we'll be able to wrestle up if they're in eighth grade to the JV team. The next thing I want to talk about is this was a information session slash practice slash tryout. With that being said, everyone that was in the room today is on the team. We had a great mix of people come in. We had some beginners all the way to some advanced. So the beginners, do not worry, they will be very well taken care of. They will be with me. I'll be working on foundation. As I'm sure they've told you already, they learned some singles, some doubles, how to sprawl, and I even taught them a little bit of a crossface today. So with that, you can be assured they will not be thrown into anything advanced or anything that they can't handle. I will take it at their pace, making sure that they learn what they need to learn so that they can be the most successful. The next thing is a practice update. There will not be any practice for the rest of this week. Practice will resume on Monday. I understand it is fall break. We will be having practice. It is not a mandatory practice, but it is highly advised that they come. The reason that we're not having practice is because there's a lot of paperwork and fees that need to be taken care of before we can go any further. So, to clear up that misconception, what is required to practice is we need $50 insurance paid to Tammy Day in the front office of the school. In addition to the $50, we also are requiring that they have wrestling shoes. The school also requires a physical be on file. If they participated in another sport, physical should be on file. Once I have access to final forms, I will be able to have a list of who has it and who does not. If we do not have a physical on file, I suggest you make a doctor's appointment as soon as possible so that we can get it in so that we can get them on the mats. For students who choose to compete in meets and to wrestle in competitions, there's additional things that need to be had. The first is we need a USA Wrestling card. This is a $20 membership. All you need is the folk style if they're going to compete just for this season. If they plan on wrestling in the off season, they can do the general pass, which also includes freestyle and Greco. That is not necessary for this season. This season will only be folk style wrestling. It is a $20 card. Each meet that we go to, there are fees associated. We have 7 tournaments that we are interested in going into. For those 7 tournaments, we are asking for an additional $100. As I mentioned earlier, practice will resume next week. Practice will be at the same time from 4:15 to 5:45. We are not on the high school's schedule. The high school has a different practice time that overlaps with ours. Ours is 4:15 to 5:45. I do need to know how you want your students released. I will be walking out at the end with students that are still in the room. However, today there were several students who had other reasons and needs on why they needed to leave early or leave with other people. If this is the case, I do not have a problem with it, but I would like to know. So I'll be asking you guys for a little bit of information. One, I need your emails. I'm sending this out via text because that's the only form of communication that I have as of now. A lot of the students did not have the emails of their parents. The second is a short description of if you want your students to walk out with me or if you have other arrangements for their dismissal. In closing, I'm really excited about this season. Like I said, the attitudes and the excitement in that room was exactly what a coach wants to see. Everyone there listened, they paid attention, they were attentive, they were excited. It was a dream come true for me as a coach. I'm really looking forward to this being a great season, and I hope that together we can make it that way. Thank you.